Okay, continuing on with our topic of do you need a business degree, we identified two value propositions of business school, one being knowledge acquisition or learning, and the other being career development or the creation of potential career opportunities. In a prior video, we addressed the aspect of learning. In this video, we're going to address the aspect of career opportunities because rightfully so, many people look at business school as primarily a launching pad for a particular career field or path, and it being more so as a aid in career development than anything else, even more so than knowledge acquisition. Okay, and business schools are unique in that fashion. They are focused heavily upon post-career or post-graduate graduation results in terms of employment, going to graduate school, starting salaries, bonuses, areas of employment, impact of the student. All of those things are of major importance to the business school, not only for their rankings and reputation, but also because it's built into the core aspect of business, right? The idea of going out and being successful, growing something, that type of thing. So there are tons of career opportunity aspects of going to business school that are very difficult to replicate elsewhere. The learning aspect, far more capable of being replicated through other aspects or sources. So in a separate video, we talked to you about the aspect of what it takes to create or generate opportunities, to recognize opportunities, and to exploit opportunities as part of a successful career path. Right? Well, business school plays a primary role in those first two elements more than anything, opportunity generation and then recognition. Okay? In terms of recognition, we have a separate video on understanding business careers, or a separate video series actually. And we talk about aspects like personal motivation, job functions, different career paths, and how the knowledge of these aspects, understanding yourself, understanding different job functions and different career paths and what people do in different organizations and the business model and all of that, helps you in terms of networking, how you employ that information or knowledge that you uniquely acquire from business school in meeting people, having meaningful conversations, and ultimately generating opportunities for yourself or recognizing opportunities as they materialize. Okay, so the aspect of understanding business school and how, or understanding business careers or business practice and all of that aspect is extremely important in terms of creating opportunities for you. Okay, now searching and preparing for opportunities, business schools offer tons of resources in that way. Business schools generally have dedicated career resources, career professionals on staff who help you in that way to identify career paths, to prepare for the interview process, to prepare for applications, for just about every aspect you can imagine of career development in there. So there's that unique aspect of business school as well, that they have those career development functions built in. Okay, and then there's securing employment. All right, the actual idea that employers prefer, or the way that employers go about bringing on professionals into an organization corresponds well with the approach that business schools take to training and exposing you outside. So employers tend, in a separate video, we talk about why employers want business school graduates, right? In terms of the credentials they have, the exposure they've had, the talent and skills they develop, general intellect that's shown, diligence, work ethic, and most notably fit within the organization, which there isn't a assimilation type effect of business students towards the idea of, business practice in the organization. So that's something to recall as well, that there's a ton of benefit there in terms of what employers are looking for in that regard. And then extremely notably, internships as being a portal or pathway into the organization. In a separate video, we talk all about internships, and we also talk about in a video on how firms hire small, medium-sized, and Fortune 500 or large firms, how they hire. And particularly in your larger firms, internships are the only way into the organization for recent graduates, right? So if you're not an experienced hire or lateral transfer, as they say, transferring into the organization, it's very difficult to get into the organization as a recent graduate coming out of school or someone without extensive experience in the business field, if that's your goal or objective, without going through a formal internship program with that company. Okay, so again, we talk all about that in different videos on internships and how small, medium, and large firms hire. So take a look at those videos if you have the opportunity. And then in a separate video as well, we talk about the career promotion and changing career aspects of going to business school. How you can be following one professional path, but going back to business school can give you the combination of learning and career resources necessary to change career paths, or particularly in the case of an MBA, the ability to move up in the organization. That it's, and we have a separate video specifically on the MBA that's special about that, how you use it as a stepping tool to move up in the organization, to move from that professional service provider to being a manager of professional service provider, and how it serves kind of as a finishing degree for you. So that being said, business school offers a unique opportunity for career path change and then promotion in the organization as well. But once again, we have specific videos on those topics, but collectively, this is the career benefit that business schools offer to students. Having an understanding of that along with the learning aspects will help you make the right decision in determining, do you need a business degree?